What's up, fuckers? It's Pepper, Mr. Pepper, I might add. And today I have a theory. Not only is it about time, but it's about you. Think of time as like a tree branch, or like veins in your arm, or like blood vessels. So this is a theory I came up with a long time ago. I was pretty fucking high. I was looking at the stars, and I was like, yo, bro, what if you never fucking die? Yeah, you never die. You just go off, and then something happens. You're in a life-death situation, and you die. But right there where you die, or you're supposed to die, a timeline branches off into a timeline where you die, and a timeline where you're alive. But every time something or an event like that happens in your life, you just go to the timeline where you survive. But it branches off. So every time you die, it branches off a new timeline. You're automatically there. That happens. You just go and live your life out through the timeline where you don't die. Think about that. It's kind of crazy. And it just kind of splits off to where, like, you live. You can live a life. You could live forever. Technically speaking. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, it's kind of sad that, like, in one timeline you live, and in the other timeline you die, and your friends and family go on without you. You know, they mourn you, and they go through that, and, you know, you live on with them through their memory, but you die. Kind of think about it like this, right? Now imagine if you had a choice. A guy comes up to you and he's like, hey man, I got two apples. I got a red apple and a green apple. And no, it's not a Matrix reference, but you got a red apple and a green apple. Let's say you pick the green apple. You eat it. You know, 10 minutes later, you think to yourself, you know what, let's go to the gas station. Let's go get a lottery ticket. You get one of those fucking scratch-offs from the fucking gas station, and you scratch that shit off, you win $100 fucking bucks. Hell yeah, you get some dinner and a couple 12 packs of beer. Hell yeah, it's a good fucking night. It was a memorable night. Now let's go all the way back. You know, where green apple, red apple. You pick the red apple. You eat the red apple. You kind of like 10 minutes later, you're kind of like, all right, I'm gonna go for a run. And then you take a nap and you stay inside the rest of the day. So in a way, think about it like that. I guess it's kind of like a butterfly effect. It's like a pre-butterfly effect, if you know what I mean. But it's kind of a gist. But that's kind of like the small things. But it's kind of unrelated, but is related, but isn't, but is. You get what I mean. But could you imagine that you knew that you basically live forever? Just like in every scenario where you die, you jump into the timeline that you survive. And you just keep going from there. I don't know. It's interesting to think about to me. I don't know. I think it's a nice little hypothetical to think about. But I don't know. What would we call this theory? Maybe the pre-butterfly effect? Maybe the butterline effect? I mean, we could work on a name, but just to think. It's a thought. Mostly it's a thought, but it's pretty cool if you ask me. But yeah, hell yeah, it's a short video. Fucking, hope you fucking enjoyed it, mate. Fuck you all. Have a good day.